Big bird.
Look at this. Look at this. Interesting feeling. Yes, I am. Yes, this got a building here. What size is this wall? You know, I could get across this wall. So if you couldn't hear me, I was not moving around. It's a pretty interesting place. Interesting building.
Oh, y'all just getting my pictures of that.
Building. Where them little kids. Oh, a shadow. No, I don't. Very interesting. So I'm just not trying to do anything.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Oh, there you go.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
And
too.
see you in Pocahontas.
Heck yeah.
I'll try to do better. Like I said, I was taking a break. But
Hey, if we get lucky,
I'm usually pretty good about it.
yeah, if we get lucky
Pretty
friends,
interesting,
swing by. I
actually.
work Tuesdays to Saturdays.
Okay. All right. Have a good day.
Thank you.
That's
So,
a basketball team.
How's it going on?
doing well, doing well. How are you all doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Awesome. So typically, for transparency's sake, Saturdays, I'll either do mornings or afternoons. This week I have afternoons, and I find it best if instead of just doing fire starting or just doing candle making, I kind of have a little board for you all to pick from. So I have fire starting, animal pelts, and candle making. So if there's any one of those in particular that you're more interested in, we can go through all three of them. Or if you have one you want to
Interesting.
start out with looking at, we have feet over here, and then lining the wall is pellets.
Oh, I just brought them up to check it out, man.
Oh, okay, sick.
I was about to say, like, I know they got some event tonight and everything. Like, I just brought, I was like, hey, there's a fort around here. Well, we're from Jefferson
You
County.
too.
Oh,
We
okay.
go up here, so,
Yeah.
like, I just thought,
Look
like,
at that,
hey,
I think that's a
you know,
deer.
inside this one. I'd like to see what
I'm
it looks
recording
like.
and I don't know if
I know you don't.
Yeah. And don't be afraid, y'all can touch the pellets. So starting from the wall, moving towards me, we have a deer, we have a beaver in the middle, we have river otter.
Okay.
Then
Didn't know that was on.
yeah, and so yeah, feel free to touch them. They won't bite
I'm just
now.
Right.
Then as you kind of move over closer to me, we have a Virginia opossum.
that's very interesting.
Yeah, I always
Or an
think
otter.
the beaver and the otter are really cool because they live so much of their lives in the water. So
I
their fur has.
Ah, dude, I love
I
watching
love that.
otters. Like, I love watching otters.
Yeah,
Otter
I was just
feels
telling
weird
one of
disguise.
the people that left the cabin.
Awesome.
Yeah, possum. We have a mink.
Oh, man.
We have.
Possum.
I'll get back to this in a second. We have a red fox
Fox?
right here.
That's my
which-
favorite.
yeah, these definitely the softest.
Oh, so pretty.
And then the one over here
Ooh, fox
is
is
a
soft.
raccoon.
I love that.
Yeah, and so this one.
Rack.
No, this I believe, and I'm going with a high degree of confidence. It is a gray fox. I sent a photo to my friend. He was like, "Oh, it's a young coyote," and it's like, no, it's not. As soon as you feel it, you can
The
kind of
look
tell.
of it, actually, yeah, it looks like it's a coyote. Or not a coyote, but a fox. It definitely looks.
Yeah, and then with the
it's got
tail,
the tail of the
yeah.
fox and everything like that. Like,
Yeah, it's.
yeah, and
Mhm.
fox.
and
Face
the
of a
face,
fox.
actually, like I can tell that's definitely a fox.
Yeah, and it was one of those. I was standing in the doorway. They like us to jump into a slideshow and then take a photo of a program we did. I thought it'd be cool to just post 3 programs in one, and so I took a photo, sent it to
I'm
my
sorry,
friend,
guys,
and
I'm
that's
just
when
not
he was
trying to
like,
show
"Oh, it's a
people's
coyote."
faces.
No, man, like looking at the face
That's a
right
fox.
there,
Definitely
like
know
that's
what that one
definitely a
is.
fox for
Yeah.
sure.
Don't we? We definitely know the tail on that one.
Yeah, that's a
We
coon.
see that tail every.
And so I mean, the pelts are here for you also. Do not be afraid.
It's like it's really cool actually. Like I told them I was like my dad like used to take me to forts and stuff. Like the mink is like
Yeah, and you always hear about.
everybody wants a mink
Baby.
coat.
Yeah, everybody's always like, oh, mink coats, mink coats.
No, man,
Look
it
I
would
how
take-
much
I
it
will want an
takes.
otter coat because just the feel of this fur
Oh yeah.
is just like.
Well, and it really wouldn't take
so-
a ton of otters in
No.
order to make a coat.
I was
with
about to say,
mink.
especially
it
depending
takes,
on the size of the
Look at
otter,
that deer.
which there
Yeah,
are some
I
bigger
know.
than that.
Mommy, I'm
That's
trying not to get you in the video,
Yeah,
and you
if you
keep
look
getting your
at,
hair on my video.
South America, they have
sorry. It's
giant
okay.
river otter, and they are
It's just I don't want to record you without your
monsters
permission.
of
So
animals.
A little lump.
I don't want to record you without your permission
That's
because it's
where,
illegal.
that's where
So
they used to sleep and everything up there.
Well, you have
Yeah,
no permission.
and
to
if
record me.
okay.
if you all were to come during one of my candle making programs, I'll be in
Otter
here
feels
for,
weird.
depending on how much wax, 40 to an hour. before.
Right.
And I'll have
Beaver, deer, otter.
little kettle here filled with wax, and I'll light a fire.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
I
interesting.
start with that door closed, but as the fire
I know
picks
how
up, it just
hard. I was a
chills
chimney.
this
I was a
place.
chimney sweep for 7 years, so I know how hard it is to get a fire started in temperatures like, which is almost impossible. Like because it's so hot outside.
Interesting.
Like that's the way the draft works. It has to be a certain temperature for you to be able to get the draft without smoking out the whole place and everything like that.
Yeah, and it gets.
Oh, I'd say it gets
Very
so
interesting
hot,
building,
I'd say
guys.
It gets murderous inside of here, man.
Yeah, which actually
That's fine.
kind of transitioning away from the pelts with just normal colonial life.
Right.
People always comment, "Oh, the ceilings are so low," and people are always like, "Oh,
Thanks, I got
No.
I videoed you without your
The
permission.
temperature was
Without my
different
permission, Mommy.
like 300 years ago during the summer. Yes, it was probably 80, maybe 90 degrees, but
Look at this door.
it was different.
Yeah.
They didn't have all the emissions and everything that we have nowadays. Like we're destroying our own earth and
Yeah.
people just, like I'm not one of those eco freaks, but I like do know I can
Gotcha.
tell since when I was like their age, from the temperature then to the temperature now.
Well,
during the
when I was a
summer
kid,
and
we used to
everything.
have white Christmases in
Yeah.
Knoxville. So,
You gotta
You
be
from
our
you
age.
from Knoxville area, man?
yeah, I'm 24.
We're a little
We're
older.
older, a little older.
Yeah.
Ah.
We're about so we're about 10 years older, man.
Oh, dang.
But yeah, like I'm from Newmarket. I lived in Knoxville for like 10 years and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I so I grew up in Cedar Bluff area.
Alright, yeah.
Up until
Yeah.
elementary school.
Okay.
Nah, I went to. Wait, you went there?
No, I went to Fair.
I think this
Dude, I
might
went
be
to
it
the
for
Hard
today's
They do.
video.
Alright,
Yeah, I went
alright.
to a car.
Leave in the comments down
I
below
got
if you
you,
do
okay.
anything like this.
Alright.
Bye.
Use that part.